Welcome back to Over 50. Today I'm going to be talking about the Kansas Jayhawks and what I expect the Jayhawks will be able to do for the upcoming 2021-2022 season. First off, start with some players that the Jayhawks have lost and some players that the Jayhawks are, I won't say getting back, but might not have expected to have back. Obviously, the biggest hit to this, and you can see on the screen, Marcus Garrett is gone. He is going to pursue the NBA draft. Garrett was easily the Jayhawks' biggest and best defender. Shouldn't say biggest, but the best defender on the team. So losing him is going to hurt. The Jayhawks also lost via the transfer portal Tristan Enaruna and Bryce Thompson. But I don't think those two guys were those two guys were never really a big cog in what the Jayhawks did. The reason I think the Jayhawks are going to overtake Baylor as the winners of the Big 12 conference, and the reason why I think they are a lock as a Final Four team, yes, I'm going to say lock as a Final Four team with the potential to be a national champion, is look at these guys that are coming back. Okay, there was some doubt whether Agbaji would return for another season. Agbaji is back. Remy Martin, he's not coming back, but he's transferring in. That was kind of a question mark. He said he was coming, and then, oh, let me look at the NBA draft. He is now gone ahead and decided that he will return to, or he would transfer to Kansas instead of going to the NBA draft. And Jalen Wilson is also returning to Kansas. He's going to return for his redshirt sophomore season. So having all those guys back is a huge bump, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Okay, look at the stats from last year, from 2021. Agbaji comes back, you're getting your leading scorer back. Jalen Wilson is coming back, you're getting your leading rebounder back. Okay, you're losing your assist leader, but in reality, I don't really think you're losing that much, because look at Remy Martin. With Arizona State last year, he averaged 3.7 assists per game. I know it's a different team, different players, different coach, philosophies and all that could be different. But the point I'm trying to make is he went ahead and he was able to produce the same amount of assists that Marcus Garrett was. So I think those are all reasons why the Jayhawks are going to be just fine when it comes to next season. I also think that Remy Martin coming in is going to be huge, because we all remember Frank Mason III, Devontae Graham, Dotson. You could even go back to Tyshawn Taylor back in 2012. Bill Self always had a player that could go, that if you needed someone to get a go-to bucket, your go-to guy, one of those guys could do it. Remy Martin, he's that guy in my opinion. So I think the Jayhawks are going to be great on the offensive side of the ball. My only concern is, and I don't want to say it's the defense is a concern, but it just sometimes seems like the defense just kind of, I don't want to say they take plays off, but they get absent-minded, but it just seems like sometimes they just don't D it up. Like maybe they expect somebody else to make a play or somebody else to do something, and they give up critical baskets. So I'm worried about the Jayhawks giving up critical baskets at critical times. I think with David McCormick coming back, or obviously being in the middle, you've got somebody to defend the paint. And Kansas has always been a strong defensive team. So I'm just concerned about how will they play? How will all of this, with the new players coming in from the transfer portal? You've also got Tyon Grant Foster. He's coming from Iowa State. How will these guys affect, or what kind of impact will they have on the Jayhawks? I think the Jayhawks are definitely a Final Four team, as long as nobody gets injured. And when you just look at the stats, you're getting your leading scorer back, leading rebounder back. You've got David McCormick to patrol the middle. I really think that this team is easily a Final Four lock. What I would like to hear from you is, what do you think the Jayhawks high end is? What do you think their ceiling is for next year? If you would, please drop that in the comment section. Please, if you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Please, obviously smash that like button, share this video with a friend. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Take care.